you a professional?
Are you?
That's it, Clark. Show him who's boss.
Oh, we're all in this together.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you are a first timer, welcome. Guys, Lucid today paid big, LCID. Okay? We are going to go through that trade. I'm going to just show you how it happened and how fast it happened. And you would have been done for the day on this thing, okay? You probably could have been done for the rest of the week, depending on how many contracts you bought. Okay, so last night, if you look up here, I sent out this video, okay, last night, and it gave us about 40 different setups. Lucid was on there. It wasn't on my set of 5, but the thing I like about Lucid is, if you look at this video down here, Lucid has cheap premiums, okay? So I like playing those with cheap premiums, and it's very liquid, and the bid-ask is not far apart. It's a couple cents apart. When we bought this thing, it was 63. The bid was, I think, 61 when I purchased it, okay? So I like the cheap options. It gives me the ability to buy a few more, especially with my commissions on Quest Trades suck. So I'm looking for a new platform for Canadians. So if you guys have one, put one down in the comments below, please, because I need to find something where I'm not paying $5.70 per contract plus 75 cents for each additional one, both ways, on the buy and on the sell. Okay, so that's why I like buying more contracts. The more contracts I buy, the cheaper it is for me, and the less movement I need on the price to make a profit. So at 10 contracts, I need the price to move about 2 pennies for me to be in profit. So that's why I personally like the cheap premiums. But yeah, I will show you guys how this one played out. So I gave you guys your triggers, okay? We had 2 triggers, one to the upside at 24.78, one to the downside at 23.60, okay? This inside bar. I'm wondering if I should do a replay for you guys. We'll maybe go on to the 15-minute and do it. But inside bar shows coiling, okay? Shows consolidation. Like I always say, it's like a spring. It gets tighter, 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 and then it just explodes. Well, Lucid exploded to the downside today. Okay, we opened up right here at 24.49. Okay, and then we came down, came down, came down. We are in at our trigger here at 23.60. We hit first target, this first green line, at 23.40. Then we hit second targets at 23.25. And the way I'm distinguishing these targets is the preceding wick. So the preceding wick of the inside bar that we're using as the trigger, okay? So this is the next wick, and you're saying, Clark, there is no next wick. How did you get that one? I'm going to show you. So to get those next wicks and to give yourself a little bit of space on where you're in between targets, if you want to take profit sooner, you go down to the 1 hourly chart first, and then you can scan back. Okay, so this was, where do we have our first target was here. Second target, we had to go back quite a ways. We're going all the way back, all the way back, all the way back, 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 back to here, this range here. I'll see if I can spread this out for you guys so you can see it, and then we'll head back. So I just found the next closest wick down on the hourly. Okay. So there, if you can see that, there, the next closest wick, okay? So that's the one I took. So let's head back down this way. So that gave us target 2. Then target 3 was down here. Again, I had to travel way far back to get that. I think actually this was on the 30-minute chart. Yes, right there. Third target, okay? And I ended up selling right in this range here, okay? So this is still currently trading as we talk, and it's starting to come back up. But let's head back to the daily chart and go through the rest of this. So we hit 3 targets. I went a little further, and I ended up selling in this. I don't know if it was exactly here. It was in this range. So $1.20, guys. You're basically at 100% return on one trade. And you want to go back? Let's see how long this took. Now, I always tell you guys to take profits. If you're getting those 10, 20, 30%, take them. Lucid is a little bit of a different scenario, and I'm going to show you why. Okay, so if we go even down, if we go to the 15, look, we break here on the first 15-minute bar. We don't even come back up halfway. Okay, so that's a good sign. And then we're here, we're up, and we're back down. Okay, so at this point, you still stay in the trade. There's nothing showing you that this thing is going to reverse, okay? And if you want to go even further down, we can go down to the 5-minute, okay? And maybe that helps you a little bit more. Okay, so this bar right here, let me make this a little bigger for you guys. This bar is your first 5-minute bar, okay? So first 5-minute bar, second, and on the third 5-minute bar of the day, we're gone. Now, if you're playing, this won't even work for the strat. So we break the trigger here, and we're gone. We come back up a little bit, and then we come back down, and we come back down, and we hit the first target, and that's 15 minutes in. Okay, then we hit second targets and touch the third targets. Okay, now you're 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes in. Then you get this inside bar. Now, here's where I would tell you guys, if you haven't taken profits already on any of these, if this next candle after this inside bar is to the upside, we are out of the trade, okay? Because to me, that's showing we're in reversal territory. But we're not. We stay inside bar, and then we continue down further, and we continue down even further. Okay? Then we have this green bar here. It was a 2 down, but it finished green, and then we break above on the next candle. And these are 5-minute candles, so they're a little bit, there's not as much time, and if you're looking for a longer day trade, they don't always work. Okay, so sorry, we're still currently trading live here, but we come back up, and then this thing just kind of chops around, and then we head up above. Okay, so this trade was 100% winner, and it gave you no reason, even if we go to the 15-minute to take a look, there was no area until here on the 15-minute where we had a 2 down, and then another 2 bar was a 2 up, so we broke and started to reverse, or showed a reversal trend. So at this point, again, I'm out of the trade. Okay, and so somebody asked me, and you guys don't have to pay any attention to this, but somebody asked me earlier today what this blue line was. So it's a 9 EMA, it's a moving average, and one of the strategies that people use is if we stay below this blue line, then we're staying short. If we're above the blue line, we're going long, okay? If the bar closes. So we close below, close below, close below, and we're still closing below except for here. So if you're following this, instead of getting out here, you're getting out way up here, and you're losing your profits, okay? So, and even here, this is not as bad, but the bar closes here, below the 9, you're below the 9 EMA, it closes. Okay, so you're like, okay, I'm getting in, but you're already past your trigger, so you could have got in not much earlier, but a little bit earlier. So I think the 9 EMA for me is just, I try and use it as a little bit of confirmation, but I use the candlesticks, okay? Always use the candlesticks. Those are going to tell you what we're doing. Using the strat principles of 1 bars, 3 bars, or inside bar, outside bar, 2 up, 2 down reversals, 2 down, 2 up reversals. Okay, we use the candlesticks to make our money. So that's the play on Lucid, guys. 100% winner in, let's go back to the 5-minute just to break it down, and I'll tell you exactly how long it took, okay? So call it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 minutes. 30 minutes, call it. 100% win in 30 minutes, and you're done for the day. So in Western Canada, where I am, Mountain Time, stock market opens at 7:30. So I'm basically done trading 40 minutes into my day, and I'm good. I can do whatever I'd like. Now, I'm going to continue to watch the market and set up learning videos for you guys and other material, but for me making trades, I don't have to make another one. I made 100% today. Okay, so if you had 10 contracts, that would have been a $630 buy-in. You would have made $630. How many of you guys out there make $630 a day at your day job? Okay, this is why we're here. This is why I'm teaching you guys to do what we're doing here. So you can do this on a daily basis. I'm telling you, it is possible. Follow the strategies that are taught. Follow the candlesticks. And you guys can make this your life. You can do this. You can make $600 a day, or $250 a day, or $300 a day, or whatever you need, and you can do it consistently following this strategy. I promise you that. Follow the strategy and make sure your stop losses are tight, so you're not blowing up your accounts when trades go in the other direction. I think I've got one here. So out of these trades that I gave you guys on that setup video, and I can't remember if I said this at the beginning of the video, but 24 of them triggered, 16 of them we would have had winners on, okay? So 8 you would have had stop losses. Out of the 5 that I gave you yesterday for my high conviction plays, so American Airlines was one of them, okay? AAL, on the daily. Let me just fast forward here. On the daily, look at this. Boom! Through the trigger, full time frame to the downside. Hits first targets, and there's more targets in here. We just have to go back to find them. But, man, you guys, killer day for American Airlines. Edwards Life Sciences. Double inside bar, okay? So double 2 days of consolidation. We break it, and we hit 1, 2 targets. And if you go back, it probably hit a third target. You should have taken profits if you're hitting at least your first and second targets. You should be taking profits. This would have been a winner. Even though it reversed to go down the other way and create an outside bar, we still had a winner early on in the day if you took your profits. And that's why I always tell you guys, you're not always going to get these 100% runners. The Lucid was, and it was set up that way. The targets were also spread out more, but take your profits, guys. If this was a 10, 15, 20% winner, good for you. You make 20% in a day. It's awesome. Do that consistently. It's 100% a week, 400% a month. Throw in a couple 100% bangers here and there, and you're at 600% in a month, okay? You guys have the ability to do this, and maybe it seems hard right now, but I promise you, the more screen time and the more you look at this stuff, it's going to be like breathing for you guys. It's going to be so natural. It's the easiest strategy that I've ever found to trade. Okay? And I promise you guys it'll work for you if you put in the time and you put in the effort and you put in the screen time to get it. GE, this one we would have got stopped out on, okay? So we came up. I don't think there was enough here for profits, so we would have come back down. You could have taken this for the 50% rule where we crossed the 50%, and I actually, if you go back and look, I'm going to go back and look right now. On Twitter, I called this out, and I did not, I didn't take this trade because the spread on it was so large. I think there was a 30-cent or 40-cent difference, so I didn't take it. But we knew it was coming. Look at this, 1 hour ago. GE headed for an outside day. SSS 50% rule, hashtag strat. So if we go look on the hourly chart, 1 hour ago, where are we? It was a little bit more than an hour ago when I called that out. I called that out somewhere in this range right here when it was about $93.91. I thought GE was possibly headed for an outside day, and part of that reason, I looked again at the time frame. The time frame continuity was showing me red to the downside. So that gave me a higher probability and a higher thought process that yes, this is going to go. And I went to go get in the trade, but like I said, the bid ask was just, it was too far of a spread, and I'm not taking the risk on that. Would I have won on this one? Likely, yes, because it has moved so much from that 50% marker. It was almost, we're almost at a $2 difference from this point. So yes, I would have made money on this, but I didn't need to take the trade. Okay, we don't have to take trades. Don't get FOMO and feel like you have to trade, because you don't. Okay, so this is one that, like I said, didn't work for us. And then XEL was a winner. Okay, big winner here. Again, this is not one I played because I ended up playing Lucid, but this was a big winner on this 3-1 setup. Okay, big wins, and then Walmart as well. But Walmart was a gapper. Okay, so we opened here, gap down, and then came back up, but hit all targets, and then some. So Walmart was a huge winner if you played that, but you would have had to get in on the gap first, and then get in on the retrace. So realistically, I don't count Walmart. These other ones, we were 3-1. Okay, 3-1 on those plays that I gave out on the high conviction plays, and then Lucid was a banger, 100%. So guys, if you like the stuff that I'm putting out here, give me a thumbs up. Let me know down below. If you don't, give me a thumbs down. Show me some love. Show me some appreciation. Give me some likes. Subscribe. Hit the bell so you get the notifications when I send these videos out. I love doing them for you guys, and I appreciate you guys learning and watching from them. And you can give me a follow on Twitter as well at Mr. Clark Griswold, okay? We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.